What's going on, guys? If you're like me, you might be bored of going to Nightmare Zone and just sitting there AFKing and getting experience. It's a good experience, but hey, it's probably not the best experience in the game, right? So we're going to go ahead and try to figure out what is. So today I'm going to be trying out both the crossbow and the Vigoras Chainmace at the Elder Chaos Druids in the wilderness to see, is it better than Nightmare Zone? You can definitely make some money there. I've had some good drops there in the past when training my pures, and I'll be honest with you, I can't stand Nightmare Zone. I loved it at first. It was nice. It was AFK. You didn't have to do anything. But, you know, being in the wilderness, it kind of makes time go by faster because you're always sitting there watching the mini-map, waiting for somebody to come try and kill you. You know you might have to escape at a moment's notice. So, I find it more fun. And I'm going to go right now with the crossbow and test out to see how fast I can get ranged levels in XP. I'm also going to go up there with the Vigoras Chainmace, so let's go find out. Oh yeah, and just in case you're wondering, with this gear setup I have right now, I'm only risking 232k. So, you know, you can substitute the Barrow's gloves and the Koi for something cheaper if you can't risk that much. But I'm assuming if you can afford the PvP Revenant weapons, then you probably can afford the extra couple 100k. Might not be worth it. It probably won't affect the XP you get per hour. But the one thing that will affect it a lot is going to be Rigor. And, well, I guess Piety, you know, most people have that. But if you don't have Rigor for the range, it's definitely going to affect it a lot. But I still think it's worth going there. Like, it's better. It just is. Also, if by some chance you guys have never been to the Chaos Temple where the Elder Chaos Druids are, my method to get there is just to use the Kara something, can't say that. That teleport, this one, the C, the Ancient Magics teleport, this takes you to the Graveyard of Shadows and you literally just have to run southeast from there. They're literally like right here. So to me, I'm pretty sure that's the fastest method of getting there. So if you didn't know, now you do. Oh, and make sure you have Protect from Magic on, because if you don't, yeah, these guys, they're gonna take you. They're gonna take you for your virginity for sure. The best part, easily, about training here is the fact that there's a prayer altar right there. So you can pray the whole time. So that's why I was saying Rigor is very important. This inventory setup is not ideal. I don't know what I was thinking when I came here. But, yeah, so I'm going to do this for about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, I don't know. And, yeah, we'll check in, see how much experience we're getting, and then we will move on to the next item. Or maybe I'll come out here with a more expensive setup, I don't know yet. But, yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. And also, if you're strapped for cash and you spent your last couple of coins on the crossbow or the Vigoras Chainmace and come up here, bring a looting bag, because, I mean, they will drop herbs, law runes, and they can also drop their pretty little robes they got here. And they're worth a pretty penny. So, if you need money and you need to train, it's not a horrible option, to be honest, because this easily, I'm not going to say it yet, because I want to give it a few more minutes to kind of even out. I don't want it to be an unrealistic XP rate, but the XP rates are definitely better than anything I get from Nightmare Zone. And I'm the type of person to go in there with full Armadillo, blowpipe, and dragon darts. So yeah, take it from me, this is definitely better than Nightmare Zone, although people can't PK you, so that's a downside, but I think it's worth it, to be completely honest. Okay, so the XP per hour has finally settled down and stopped switching around. It's staying right about 137.8 to 138k per hour XP, by far more than I've ever gotten in Nightmare Zone with dragon darts, blowpipe, all that crap. So it's better XP than Nightmare Zone, for sure, and it's definitely a lot less boring, or at least something to mix it up when you do get bored, because I'll tell you one thing, it took me forever to max out my stats. I could not stand just sitting in Nightmare Zone, it's so boring. Yes, Slayer is also a better option. Can't imagine what the XP would be like if I could use a Slayer helm right now and I was on task, though. That would be absolutely sick. So about 138. Okay, so I gave it a go in maxed gear, and literally, I need to stop saying literally, but I actually got only 0.1k more XP an hour. Okay, I was only there for a few minutes, but listen, 141.5k an hour in the D-hides, 141.6k an hour in full Armadillo. Dude, not worth. Don't risk 80 mil. Not worth. Alright guys, I'm not really sure what to expect now, but we're going to try out the Vigoras Chainmace and also the Garasi Rapier. Might have butchered that name, but it's okay. I want to compare the two because if the Chainmace isn't much better than the Rapier, then that probably means that Nightmare Zone's still going to be fine, because you can also add upgrades to your gear. I'm really only risking 3 things. I mean, I'm risking more than 3 things because I'm taking the Rapier with me because I'm too lazy to bank. But in reality, not risking much, about the same as the range setup. So let's go see. I honestly have hopes that the Vigoras Chainmace will do better than the Rapier, but to be fair, even if the Rapier is better, it's a lot of money compared to the Mace, so it still might be a better option for most people. Alright, here we go with the Vigoras Chainmace, and I really wish I was recording when I first hit him. I hit a 56. I don't know if I caught it on the recording, but holy crap, dude. This thing absolutely destroys. Wow, I kind of wish I would have tried this out in fully max gear, but I want this to be as realistic as possible for people. Because I know most people aren't going to be willing to risk that. It's not worth it, you know. So just doing it for the video is not, I don't know, probably not worth it. But dude, this thing's absolutely destroying them. I'm very curious to see how good the Rapier is. I know these things have like no defense. They can't. 59, holy crap, dude. This thing, jeez, I don't know. I've had this thing before and went to Revenants, and it was not hitting like this. I mean, I'm sure they have more defense, but wow, this thing actually destroys them. Alright, so we'll check back in to see how much experience we're getting. I can already tell you, I'm pretty sure, wow, 65. Holy crap. Pretty sure this is a lot better than the crossbow in terms of experience. So, we'll see in a few minutes. I'm very curious to see how the Rapier is going to try and stack up against this. I don't think it's going to be able to compete at all. Okay, so we're getting 168.9k strength experience an hour. 168.9k. Nightmare Zone isn't even worth your time at this point. Yes, obviously it's more expensive to do than Nightmare Zone because of the Revenant Ether. However, if you were to use prayer, you would need prayer potions obviously in Nightmare Zone. So it really, I don't know, it's worth it, I think. You don't need prayer potions. There's an altar literally right here. You don't need the prayer potions. I'm using them because I'm lazy. But dude, that is insane. Almost 170k XP an hour is possible with melee. That's insane. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and reset the XP counter and put on the Rapier. I don't think it's going to be able to match up, but we're going to go ahead and try that now. Okay, my initial thoughts on the Rapier, nowhere near as good as the Vigoras Chainmace for this. Absolutely horrible in comparison, but it's good. I honestly don't know if the Rapier is that much of an improvement to a whip, but if you're training strength, nah, dude. You don't come here with a Rapier. It's not worth it. I don't care how rich you are. Get the mace. I'm getting no XP. I'm legitimately getting like base 100k right now. Like, I don't even know if it's worth putting a screenshot of the experience an hour. The Rapier, no, it's not worth it. Okay, I've been doing this for about 10 minutes. I'm drinking potions so that I don't have to run to the altar. I'm constantly hitting them. It's hitting very high. But what you got to understand is the Chainmace was not even hitting zeros. It was hitting constant 60s. The Rapier will hit 50s. It'll hit very well. But to say it even remotely compares to the Chainmace, no. It's not even close. So don't bring that here. The Vigoras Chainmace, just look at this. I'm just going to put it on. Look at this. It smashes them. It smashes everything in the wilderness. It's insane. And it really doesn't even look like it's that much of a difference, but it really is. What have we learned today? Today we have learned the Vigoras Chainmace is a strength XP monster in the wilderness against the Elder Chaos Druids. So in honor of the Vigoras Chainmace today, I will be giving away 26 Scythe of Vitter. I'm just kidding, this is a tournament world obviously. I've been having a lot of fun on these worlds. I've been able to test out stuff that would be kind of risky to do in the main game. No, I do not have 26 Scythes, obviously. But what I do have is a few Vigoras Chainmaces on my main account. So if you guys would be interested in winning one of these bad boys and going and getting 99 strength in 3 days, leave a comment with your RSN, subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave me a like if you enjoyed the video, if you got any information out of it other than the Rapier being absolutely trash. Not really, but kind of. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to be giving away one of these. I will actually, if you guys can get me to 100 likes, which is actually a lot from me. If we can get 100 likes on this video, I will give away a crossbow as well. So yeah, that's also a thing. If you're interested in that though, just leave a comment with your RSN, do all that fun stuff. But that's going to be all. If you do have any ideas, however, about more things I can do while the tournament worlds are still out, things that you would like to see be tested that you couldn't do, I mean, you could do it right now if the tournament worlds are out. But if you're not a member and you want me to try something, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you want to see another video like this using the tournament worlds for some fun, let me know, because I'm down to do it. I actually really enjoy doing this. Also, this just looks weird. God, I wish wish I was just on the main game and just saw one of these sitting on the ground like mine. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Don't want to keep rambling. You guys enjoy your day, and I will see you guys next time.